Hello everybody, it's Alex back here with another Boom Beach Let's Play, and today we have a completely new base. So as you can see, headquarters level 6, and I sort of kept with the same setup. I still need to build this cannon, but for the most part I'm going to keep with the same setup of just sort of making a ring of defenses around my headquarters, then making an outside ring of all my other buildings. I was thinking about defense, and I decided throwing a few mines in the very back wouldn't be all that bad, just to deter any Zuka heavy attacks. Now looking at the landing craft here, I do have another one, and that's because I just went to HQ level 6 and got that. And I also have this new machine gun, which is upgrading to level 2. Now, during this episode, I would like to get this cannon going, but we'll probably do that during the end so that we can let most of the time on that upgrade run out first. Alright, now let's look at some bases. You will notice there is no Hammerman's HQ level 10 or Hammerman's HQ level 20. That's right, I beat both of them as HQ 5, which I haven't heard of anyone doing, so I'm actually pretty proud of that. I also broke 100 trophies as HQ 5. So that's pretty awesome. And steadily climbing the medals. One thing I like about this game is that medals are a lot more like the point of the game. Like in Clash of Clans, you would play, but really you would just farm the whole time, and then medals were just sort of like a, hey, I'm getting bored of farming, let's trophy push. But in this game, there are a lot more like centralized, like the game is centralized around them, because you need to take out the HQ to not only get medals but to get resources, so they sort of go hand in hand there. Okay, so for this attack, I'm gonna try and come in from the right, and hopefully I can just work my way around and get my Zukas in a position where they won't be able to be shot at by that cannon and far sniper tower. So yeah, I'm not quite sure if this is going to work, but hopefully it will. So I did drop those heavies first just to set off some of the bombs, though it looks like they sort of got a hold of some of my riflemen, though that's not too big of a problem because riflemen have a reasonable amount of health. Alright, so looking at the base now, I think I'm just going to try and take out all the defenses. That seems smartest at this moment because I have a lot of heavies left, and if I tried to set up my Zukas, that would take a lot of flares that I'm not sure that I could do, because if they're not in the right position and I don't have flares, it's pretty much game over. But we did manage to take out all the defenses there, and now we're just going to rip this guy's HQ apart. I have noticed that the HQs have an insane amount of health. Like, if I just had a few riflemen shooting at it, it would take minutes. It'd probably take like 3 minutes just to take out an HQ with 2 riflemen. Which is, I guess, like normal because like the HQ is supposed to be like the most important building, but it does seem a little insane. So like if we look at the stats here, 18,000, and that's compared to like, I think this is my highest HP building, which is 2,000. Like, yeah, that's a lot of health points. But let's train up some troops here. We can go after the next base. And reinforce, gem those. Oh, no, I meant gem. There you go. And we can get right back at it. Let's see what Splinter Cell is. I love the names in this game. Oh my god, they are just awesome. Okay, so you got a rocket launcher, some sniper towers in the front. Those sniper towers are level 6, so I won't be able to take them out with just shells. But I think I am going to shell the far right one and then try and position my units in the back in that rocket's blind spot. Alright, so we are going to send all of our shells at it, and then I think I'm going to drop just my heavies and my riflemen for now, and then once that rocket launcher goes down, I'll drop my Zukas. But I gotta be quick with this flare. Perfect. Alright, so hopefully we can get out of range of those sniper towers and yet stay in range of that rocket launcher, if that makes any sense. So yeah, rocket launchers, I commented in the last video on just like how I had no idea how to deal with them, and I've done a little research. I was on the forums and things, and it seems like rocket launchers are obviously by far the best unit, but that a lot of people don't utilize them correctly. A lot of people will put them like right in the center of their base, thinking that that means they have the most protection. Actually, the best place for rocket launchers is in the very back of a person's base. Alright, so I'm going to drop my Zookas here, and then once they get a little bit closer, I'll flare them up top. But yeah, that was just a little tip that I had come across there. And we can flare our Zookas up top, along with everything else. That is kind of annoying, but I guess it's better than having all of our troops go every which way. Okay, so yeah. I'm definitely not having all those flawless battles anymore, but that was bound to end pretty soon. Every once in a while, I have found some of those bases where the HQ is undefended from behind, and I can circumvent the defenses and take him out. Alright, so let's look at what we got. That is right, we do have stone now. We got that with HQ level 6 again, and we got our stone storage level 1 here. I've noticed that buildings that used to only take wood to upgrade are now taking wood and stone, so I like the evolution of building materials in the game. It's very cool. Let's just get all of these trained up, and we'll go for 1 or 2 more raids, I think. Alright, so I've looked at this resource base, and you guys are just going to laugh when you see it. I mean, it's so OP, it's not even... I cannot take this on. It has a rocket launcher, which normally once I figured out how to deal with them, I could take that on alright, but it also has a flamethrower. I can't deal with a rocket launcher and a flamethrower level 3. Like, I don't know how to do that. I don't even have the troops to be able to do that. So that's going to be sitting around for quite a while until I get good enough troops to take it on. But maybe we can check out stovepipes here and figure out a way to take this one out. So mortars, sniper towers, I think this is going to be another one where I wipe out the defenses. That does mean that I'll accrue a little bit more losses in terms of like my troops, but in the end, it's actually better because I don't want to take that chance that I can't get my Zookas in the right spot and that the raid becomes a fail. So, yeah. I don't know who designs these for Supercell, but they come up with some pretty interesting bases, I gotta say. Like, I've just done most of the bases that they have, and there's some, like, seriously weird ones out there. I don't really know what they were thinking, but they're definitely a mixed bag on whether they're good or not. Like, I've been in HQ5 and then been getting bases that I could take on when I was HQ3. But as you saw there, we only had a few rifleman losses, so all in all, that was a pretty good raid. And we can see what we got. 1 trophy, almost 3,000 gold, a little bit more than 2,000 wood, and about 500 stone. And then we did have 2 rifleman casualties, but that's not too bad, I'd say. Alright, so we can train these up, and I think we can go for our last raid, and that's going to have to be a user raid, so we'll have to raid multiplayer map, or multiplayer base here. Looking at the different bases here, let's look at Commander Ashton. The person spelled Commander, I don't know. Well, we could mortar and take out. Yeah, we could mortar and take out this machine gun, this mortar, and this gold storage, which would give us some energy that we could probably use to use for flares. But after that, it'd be hard to get our Zookas in the right position because of the sniper tower and cannon, which we would never be able to destroy just by using shells. I think that I'm going to try a different one just because I don't want to bite off more than I can chew there. And, of course, that one's even better. Alright, let's check out the last one here. Hopefully this one will be a little bit more reasonable. Kind of. Not really. Actually, you know what? I know what I should do. I should try and take this resource base. This one's been around for a while, and I haven't been able to take it. I've attacked a few times, but I guess that owner's online. Okay, there's got to be... Alright, I guess that's it. Well, let's go for the easiest of the worst here. Let's go for this one. Hopefully we can get these Zookas out of range, but I'm not optimistic about that. So you guys might see a fail, but those are always funny. I don't think you'll be minding too much. So yeah, we got a little bit of energy there. We got a shell, but instead we are going to use that on some flares. So let's drop our heavies over here, and then our riflemen and our Zookas. And then we can flare up top. Actually, yeah, we'll just let them try and rip through the base this way. I think that's going to be smartest here. Alright, and then the Zookas are doing work at the bottom there, while my heavies are just taking all the hits up here. I'm going to drop a heal to hopefully help those riflemen get a little bit higher, and heal on these Zookas over here. That could have been bad. Oh, that could have been really bad. Let's flare up top high. High. There you go. And they'll be able to take out that mortar. Now comes the waiting game. Let's get them out of here. Oh, we have one Zooka. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Don't die. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't even know if this is... Like, I don't even know if you can take out an HQ with one Zooka. So, you know how I was talking about, like, HQ health and how it's insanely high? Well, that might be truer than I thought it was. I think I'm just going to speed this up for you guys, and you guys can see the result in a second. Alright, bye. Alright guys, this is so clutch. Oh my god. And 10 seconds to go, one Zooka. That is like the most clutch thing I've ever seen. That is insane. We lost pretty much everything, but look at those resources. Oh my god. Yes, that basically fills up my gold. So let's go back. And I guess we can unlock some stuff because I literally have a full gold storage just from that one raid. So yeah, let's unlock these last two here, and then we're going to have one more that we can do next episode, or I'll probably do off camera, just so I can keep the base progressing nicely. Alright, but anyway, let's get home. After that clutch raid, we can gem the last few minutes on that machine gun, and then we can buy this cannon with all of that stone that we collected. So let's buy that, and then I'll do a quick little redesign here. I'm thinking pull this out here and then slip that in like that. You'll notice that I never have any of my defenses touching, so you can't shell more than one defense at a time. And I actually think that's like a pretty good idea. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode, guys. So stick around. I'll probably have a Clash of Clans daily replay or something coming out soon. I'm not really sure. As you know, I'm sort of winding down Clash of Clans, but it's still a fun game and I love it. So I'll definitely be getting some Clash of Clans content out for you guys. Other than that, I guess I'll have to let you go for today. Bye.